this is how I have to spend my life. Ordering bags of dialysis, washing my hands a lot, having to wear a mask in my own room, and having a machine drain fluid from my body because I can't get rid of it on my own. My name is Will Brannen. I am 26 years old, and my kidneys have failed. I was born with a failing heart, and so I received a heart transplant at the age of only 6 weeks old. I was diagnosed later in life at the age of 9 with cancer lymphoma. And I got the cancer again at the age of 10. I've been cancer-free ever since. But a few years ago, I was at a routine checkup, and the doctor said, your kidney function is down. We want you to see a nephrologist. So I go see a nephrologist, and the first appointment, he looks at me and says, you should be in a hospital. We're going to have to start you on dialysis immediately. And I didn't want to hear that. So I pushed it off, put it on the back burner, just ignored it. I felt bad for so long, but I was so determined and so stubborn that I just would bite my lip through it because I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong. I mean, when you spent your whole life like that, the last thing you want to do is admit when you're sick or that yet another thing is wrong. But eventually I just got so sick I couldn't ignore it anymore. So I get the surgery, I get the ports, and I end up going to hemodialysis, or the dialysis ward where you sit in a chair, and I'm sitting there just angry, very angry at everything. How could it have come to this? Surviving everything I have after all I've been through, and this is where I've ended up. Hooked up to machines to keep me alive. I can't believe it came to this. So one day I was sitting there, angry at the world, at God, at everything. And there's this window kind of against the wall. And I could see sunlight coming in. And I could hear birds singing. And there's machines going on, nurses walking around, a lot going on. But I could hear these birds singing. There's lights coming in, and I forgot where I was for a second. I forgot the tube in my stomach. I forgot that I was hooked up to a machine. I forgot the sound of the machine, the filtering, the needles, the headache I had because I was dehydrated because this machine is sucking all the fluid out of me that I couldn't get rid of on my own. And I was just drawn into something else. Because that's what beauty does, just as that song brought me out of that ward into the outside world. Beauty is not a distraction, it reminds us of what is true. of what is permanent. And it's through that lens I started to see things differently. I could see heaven breaking into my hell, changing it. Because it's amazing, isn't it? That here I am hooked up to machines keeping me alive. All these people are, all the people around me. These nurses. This is, they do this because it's their calling. Somewhere along the line, we decided people who are sick, who would normally be considered burdens, like me, are worth keeping alive. And as a believer, I think it is because of what God has done for us in Jesus. This isn't anything new to me. I've been taking medicine my entire life. This is just dialysis. It's honestly just another big pill. Just a really big pill. I mean, I live life. I have a job with people that I love. I go to church. I have a dog. I go on walks. I choose to live. To live a life that knows, that already recognizes, I should say, that this is not going to last. Every moment of joy I participate in, every time I laugh, is a looking forward to that day. Almost like a prequel, a foreshadowing. Kidney failure will not be the end of my story.